Okay, this is the very last one. I gotta bring up Nathan Wade on CNN.
Relationship between the two
Clown.
of you start?
Yeah, so we get into. There's been this effort to say that okay, these exact dates are at issue, and these exact dates are. I'm getting signaled here.
Yeah, take it. You want to go off mic for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Go off mic for a second.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling. Don't stop down there. Stay at speed.
Oh, they had to give him the dates?
No, they're concerned with him about keeping his mouth shut so he doesn't
Goodness
fifth amendment
gracious.
himself.
But they shouldn't do that. If you having an interview, let that interview go. Whatever he say, why you trying to save him?
Yeah, see, he at least has common sense to not put himself in trouble that Fanny did.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Just to revisit the question, it was to clarify when the romantic relationship started and when it ended.
Sure. So, I believe that the public has, through the testimony and other interviews, the public has a clear snapshot that this is clearly just a distraction. It is not a relevant issue in this case, and I think that we should be focusing on more of the facts and the indictment in the case.
Well, I ask because obviously it's still a pending matter. It's going to be before the Court of Appeals. And you talked about how proud you were of all the work that you did in this office. And I think the question that people have when they hear from the Court of Appeals, this isn't happening until next spring, is did the relationship jeopardize that work that you did in this investigation?
And therein lies the issue, why we wouldn't touch upon the work of the Court of Appeals or some higher court, because it's a pending issue before them. I think that we should allow them, take a step back and allow them to take the evidence that they have and do their work, make the decision.
Right, but you did testify to this, and you were asked on the stand about when it started and when it ended. It just wasn't completely clear, because before it said before the indictment, which was August 15th here in Atlanta, and then later the answer was at the end of that year. And so I think that was the clarity that people were seeking.
Oh, you was laundering money and you got caught because your girlfriend big mouth.
There's a question before the court, and that is the crux of the question. I don't choose to say or do anything that would jeopardize the case or the court's ruling. I prefer to allow them to make their decision based upon what they have and accept it.
Do you believe, as you reflect on this, that your relationship with the district attorney was a mistake?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What I believe is this whole conversation is a distraction. That's all. It's a tool to stop the train, to slow down the inevitable, which is the trial of the defendants named in the election interference case.
Do you believe the trial ultimately happens?
You two crooks were sitting there trying to steal.
Wait, let him finish.
Mr. Wade, thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
CNN is a joke. Channel 2 is a joke. Like, these news channels are jokes. Y'all gonna give him the opportunity to get up and correct his. Let him give it. If you want a true interview, do you want something fake or do you want something real? I'm so tired of them faking this stuff out. For Sheriff LaButte, for Funny Willis, for all these different political gangbangers down here, I'm tired. Black on black political crime. That's what this is.
They're part of the rainbow. They protect each other.
This is crazy.
All right. Well, LA Pink, I will see you on Monday. That's going to be a really good show Monday. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you over the weekend.
All righty.
Hey, be strong. Keep it up, please, sister. I appreciate what you're doing. You're courageous. That's great.
Thank you so much.
Now, you could just get some more of them boys down there in Fulton County, Cobb County, and DeKalb County, I think. Isn't that how you pronounce it? Or is it?
What?
If you could just get them to grow some balls, that might help.
Yeah.
Right. And guys, I want you to go to streetgroomers.org. Thank you, Southern Belle, for putting the link in the chat. Streetgroomers.org. Go and support the organization and support LA Pink. And I will see you on Monday. Thank you so much.
Monday. Kingdom blessings, y'all. All right.
And thank you, Cowboy Rob. Little Miss on CNN is being real sweet and nice for him. She was talking all that way. She wasn't talking all that way when she talked to Trump. She was talking with that sharp mouth. Yeah, she is a horrible interviewer. Yeah, she was nasty and sassy when she was interviewing Trump. And I'm sorry, that Trump interview that helped her career.
Yeah, and by the way, she didn't want to add to the mix for CNN, Crying Negro Network, by getting another crying Negro on there.
Right. So
it has become so obvious that there are supportable allegations that would direct themselves to money laundering, misappropriation of public funds, IRS violations that somebody is aiding and abetting, conspiracy to defraud the people of the state of Georgia, all sorts of things going on here.
Dana with the data. Dana with the data.